Hi. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Intimate here on the love seat with Misery. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you.
This series is starting to get pretty exciting.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You were thinking maybe it would be a EG3-0 stomp, but clearly Secret have some pep in their step, and they managed to even the series up.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. I mean, you're
is.
talking a difference of like $50,000 between just first and second place, so tensions are going to be pretty damn high. So what we're doing here is we're just going to look over some of the highlights of the last game in case you're just tuning in, just got off work, just got home, and want to see exactly what's been going on. So, Misery, as we watch it on the screen here, what exactly just happened and went wrong for EG?
Well, this is turning point, I would say. This is where Fear gets picked off by a smoke, PPD gets picked off, and they try to help him, and PPD ends up dying also. And Lycan does not have buyback here, so they give away Roshan, which is the third Roshan also. That gives them the cheese. And this is the fight where they have Aegis and cheese. And again, EG gets picked off. They try their best to fight. SF gets picked off on top of the screen. We don't see it here, but like he has a cheese here, and this is also really big. Because if he dies here, it's actually fine for EG, but he cheeses, and Brute dies, Zeus dies, PBD dies, and I don't know if this is a Rax. This is where they get Rax mid. Might be, whatever.
And once they moved in, they just took everything that they wanted. So it just felt like maybe EG getting caught out of position those couple of times really led to Secret being able to kind of put the lid on the game. Now, them being out of position, is that more credit to Secret catching those kind of opportunities, or was it more, you know, EG being a bit, you know, just kind of just letting it go and being a bit careless, I think is a bit too strong of a word, but you know what I mean.
I think that was a bit sloppy, Fear getting caught there. I think they should have predicted Roshan being up, and like they did the two other times. The first time was obviously the first Rosh, but the second time they were right there, ready, scouting Rosh when it spawned. I think they should have done the same, secured Roshan area, and waited for the Roshan and just stuck around that area, farm Ancients, farm the jungle, you know, keep the area open, scout with wolves and stuff, and then secure the third Rosh, because that was actually what they needed to seal the game.
Yeah.
But like, when you talk about lineups that have like overall things checked out, you had Secret's lineup. They have damage, they have AoE, magic, bunch of physical, but most importantly, they had the catch. But even more importantly, they have BKB counters.
Yeah.
Like Clockwork versus BKBs is a bit awkward. The cogs can do amazing stuff. You know, you hook one guy, he gets BKB'd. Now he can't get force stat. He's stuck in the cogs. But one thing that, you know, a big reason why you pick Lion is like when you ask a carry player if, you know, enemy is drafting and he wants to pick Juggernaut for himself, the hero that he's the most afraid of is Lion, because what it does to you, like, you build a BKB, and this BKB might be useless, because you get hexed into a stun, you decide and did nothing for you. You could have been 4K, like, you could have bought 4 Vit boosters, like, I don't know, something like this, they would have done more. And you saw the Lion pick come into play later on in the game. He has Dagger, people bought their BKBs because they needed it, just gets popped anyway.
Not much you can do. So with that's game number 2, and our series becomes even. Now, before we head into game number 3, we started off this series showing a cool little fun hype intro for Secret. Well, now we got the one for Evil Geniuses, gentlemen. So with
I can't wait for that.
Let's check it on out.
Bleed blue.
America, USA.
What did I get here? Is that a beer?
Evil Geniuses, Madison, Wisconsin.
So Madison, Evil Geniuses, United States.
Peter Dagger, Evil Geniuses, USA.
Clinton Loomis, Evil Geniuses, Bedford, Oregon.
Kirby Swing, Evil Geniuses, Vancouver, Canada.
Well, imagine like 5 Peters, like you did the recording many times, and 5 Peter just throwing salt over them, like one guy pouring salt on himself, you know. Oh man.
Did you get to see the bloopers? He must have did it like 8 times. They just showed him like constantly throw it over and over and over again.
Oh no,
it was pretty
this is the
ridiculous.
first time I saw it.
You'll have to check it out. It's up on our Beyond the Summit YouTube. Yeah, I did that. That must have been an interesting experience for you guys to go in front of that, and because if you watch it, it's like everyone's like, I'm a hard ass. Yeah, and then they start breaking down, chuckling and laughing.
I like Bone7's the most. I think that was quite something.
It seems like you guys really enticed him to have a lot of fun. But enough about us. We got more matches underway. The draft has begun, and the first pick is about to happen here.
Oh.
So with that, let's get into it.
It's gone.
Visage ban.
No more Visage.
All right. So with that,
I think both teams are happy, actually. Nobody wants to
now
see
what does
that
it
guy
mean they
anymore.
left out there?
Well, you can't ban everything and not leave something, but they got rid of a lot of the top picks.
Undying is
Oh, I
one
think
that
Keeper of the
pops
Light is
out.
actually so important in this series.
Yeah. I think this might turn into what kind of happened to us. Like, KOTL is going to end up, you know, first pick, first ban, all these
Unbelievable.
I mean,
things.
he wasn't, though. The last two games, he was like... What was
Last
he?
pick
He was
one
la-
pick.
very
He was
last
last
pick
pick
now.
one
It was
game.
last pick, right?
Yeah.
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 I just think he's very, very strong. I don't know if they're rated high. Just what I think.
Oh, this is what Secret banned out the previous game in the first two. They banned out the SD.
They had very much success with SD. I don't think they lost the game with SD, did they?
Probably not.
I think
And,
they won 2 with it and lost 0.
I don't know. And against Secret earlier, I mean yesterday they banned SD both games. So
Wow.
So I got to ask, maybe for people watching who are a bit newer, aka me, let's just say, Evil Geniuses are one of the only teams that will put a lot into getting a Shadow Demon this early. What makes it so good, or maybe so good in the hands of Evil Geniuses, that they got to get this much priority into picking it up early?
I think it's actually nothing to do with how strong the hero is. It's like, it's just that it's a good hero, but it doesn't offer something that other heroes do not offer. Not really.
I actually
It's-
think this version SD is
I mean,
tier 1 for
it's,
sure.
it's your opinion, but your arguments are usually like
No,
if
my
Shadow Demon
arguments are
gets
fine though,
bad,
because like you're good in lane, which is very good this version. You want
Yeah.
to be good in lane. You want to be good at 5-man. You're good at 5-man. You want to be good at breaking base with this hero. You're good at breaking base with this hero.
Okay,
It's
so
actually
let me,
good at
let me
everything.
explain you guys why
This
it's a
version.
good first
No,
pick.
I-
It's
yeah.
because it can be a safe lane, rapist, and it can go aggressive tri lane. It can be dual in mid. It can be defensive support. It can do
Yeah,
whatever.
he's strong in lanes and then
So
he has
he's-
good transition
he's so
into
versatile.
breaking like base.
exactly what you're saying. I think there are heroes that do all of those things, but they do it better, but they're not as open. Like this guy, like you say, he does all of these things. And this is why I think the pick is good, because it's an open, versatile pick. They can do anything from here. They can start picking their Lunas, their Juggernauts. They can go into a Lina. They can go into a Leshrac. They can start contesting. I agree with Misery that this pick is good because what it can go into, in terms of what like its purpose in the early game.
And then of course it's some EG favorite. You know, it's not like all teams are picking this
Yeah.
guy first phase. You know,
It's usually EG.
people have priorities, and EG has
it's just
had a
how
lot
you
of
use
success
things.
with this guy.
If you're good at specific heroes, you just get them earlier.
So like what happens right now is Secret are looking at this SD and banning the Leshrac. This is I'm 100%
gonna
that
ban
this is
Lina
taken into
also.
consideration.
I think
Say what?
they're gonna ban Lina also.
Yeah.
Secret.
And now that's 2 bans, and EG might be super happy about those 2 bans because
Yeah.
they don't want Leshrac or Lina with Storm. They might be looking at their Juggernauts or maybe another Lycan or something like this. And now none of that was banned, and Secret, more importantly, didn't think about it. I think this is why this SD is actually a really smart and good pick for a team like EG. The way they draft is, I think, is something to learn from.
It definitely is. You kind of pick this hero and then you know what the enemy is thinking, and you can use that to your advantage. You have played Leshrac, Lina with it in the past, but there's many ways you can play SD. You can pick up, like you can even just zone with him, and then pick Enigma, and then suddenly they wasted 2 bans. And
He's a better hero than before. He's a way better hero
yeah,
than before. As
he
I
is.
see it.
He is. Early game he sets up kills for his team, and then later on he is amazing in team fights because he disrupts anyone who gets focused, and he's good against BKB heroes.
He's actually very good against BKB because his low
Purge
catcher
is
works
amazing.
against BKB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Purge is
actually-
amazing also against BKB targets.
And the ultimate, of course. And now with the new change, he also breaks passives with
With
Aghanims.
Right,
With
that's
Aghs,
true.
yeah.
And you have 3 charges of breaking Aghanims, 5 seconds.
Was
But
it only with
PPD
Aghanims he breaks?
Only with Aghanims.
Only
yeah.
with Aghanims. But
Yeah, but-
PPD Shadow Demon getting Aghanims.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
that
gonna
doesn't happen. Yeah.
It's just like a late game thing if you get
Surprised
there.
they let Clockwork
luxury.
through here.
You know,
It also breaks items, right?
I think
I don't know
EG
if-
is going to be
I
looking at
believe
it.
so.
If they have
I think it
passives.
doesn't mute. It does break, you know, but I don't think it mutes, which is the item, you know.
I think EG is going to be looking at a jungler here. I think they're going to pick up Enigma.
The Owie Enigma.
I think
Haven't
since
seen
they
it in a
picked
while.
up Clockwork, they're going to be...
I don't think Enigma is a good pick, honestly. I think the pressure from Shadowfiend and Akasha alone will gonna destroy them.
well, maybe,
Or
but
no,
I don't...
I do
don't-
like Enigma here.
I don't think they're planning on like shutting down the Clockwork with 3 heroes here.
One
But-
thing though to note, like a lot of things that happen in this tournament is people wanna have winning matchups in general. They wanna have matchups that if you make supports move certain places, this matchup will get a lot or win it or whatever. Shadow Demon against Storm. This is DAC finals, Vici versus EG. Vici had the Storm versus the Shadow Fiend versus the Storm. Now, what Vici did though, they ganked it 3 times. Oh, KOTL picked up now by EG. But SF versus Storm is something that you kind of need to deal with. Like, you can't just leave this matchup 1v1 and do nothing about it. That's at least what I feel.
Well, depends, because if it's 1v1, strictly 1v1 with no interruptions, Storm is gonna do fine. He's gonna be fine until level 5 at least.
Yeah.
You might even win, like, by quite a margin. Because you go null, 2 branches, you have 20 damage on the Shadow Fiend. If you have a slightly better block, you just go on the heal, he's done. He can't go into the creeps, he gets hit, he has to go back. He has no souls, he has nothing.
But if
So-
SF gets ahead, it turns into a terrible game for Storm
Yeah,
in
of
the laning
course.
phase.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, no, you're right though. What EG did previously in this tournament with KOTL was to play really greedy. They did the jungle farm versus
And
us.
they are on Dire side.
They are in dire.
Could see that again, but I don't think Secret's gonna.
I don't think they can do that
They
against
definitely know
Secret.
about it.
I
They
think
definitely know about
I
it.
was saying that too. Could have been a one-trick pony kind of a thing, you know, where it's like, okay, KOTL's missing. I wonder what he's doing then, and you can go address it. But
I think Enigma was a really good pick for Secret though.
I'm
this
sure.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would have actually also been very good. They have the Queen of Pain to.
I still didn't like the Enigma on EG, but I thought the Enigma on Secret is actually really, really good.
No, I think
might still pick it.
what EG did here was they pick SD and then they know for sure Secret is gonna ban Leshrac Lina. They like almost 100% they're gonna ban it because they played it so much, and then they know that now we're gonna get KOTL. It's fine. You know, that this is like maybe they weren't thinking of Enigma, they were thinking of KOTL, but like it's the same.
I think
idea.
they have many options to go from here. The EG squad. I don't think they're limited to having Lina or Leshrac.
No, I know, but they pick SD and then they know Secret is gonna think, okay, SD, what it works with here is Lina Leshrac. They played it many times, and they're just gonna ban those two.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
But we'll see what EG is gonna pick up.
oh,
There's the SD bottom.
6.81 a little bit there with the
that's-
Shadow Demon, but it's
That
a core
lane is
Mirana.
actually so strong. SD, KOTL, bottom is actually insane how strong it is.
Blast and arrow altogether.
It's no joke. It's definitely.
Used to play it like 2 years ago or 2 years and a half ago. and
Now,
it's
is it
just,
to
like, every game
the safe
destroyed.
lane, or do they consider an option of throwing it towards the bottom?
I think they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
With these picks, EG can go anywhere in any lanes actually.
I think they might be looking at aggro trialing and then soloing a hero against Clockwork.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But say if they don't, what I could also see happening is this SC bottom, you know, doing super well against this Clockwork, and again, KOTL
Yeah,
gets
actually,
a
if they
free
pick a Syllaber here against a Clockwork, it's gonna be so good for EG. They win the aggressive hard, they win the 1v1 against Clock hard, and then mid is gonna be
the
whatever.
1v1 that you might be
Yeah.
looking for, maybe depending on what Secret now picks up.
Yeah.
They have to pick first, and I think Poppy might actually be suggesting Enchantress for himself. I know Ench, like, he can destroy what SD Potom wants to do, and he is like, the timing wise, KOTL starts eating Ench alive if you're not doing anything early game. But what Ench is capable of doing is securing early towers by, you know, just moving in from behind, like doing.
I definitely think
Yeah,
we're
Ench
gonna
would be really
see-
good here.
We're gonna see a classic Poppy hero here. It's either gonna be Dazzle, Enigma, or Ench, I think.
Yeah, Dazzle's still there, has the -1 with Shadow Fiend, of course. Enigma, we haven't seen much altogether in this
No.
tournament.
Nyx support would also be very interesting here. Nyx is
Oh,
actually
Nyx
really
is-
good against all
Nyx
those
is
4
very
heroes.
good.
Next band. EG
Yeah,
band.
oh,
Oh,
Nyx
it's banned.
banned.
It's banned. Yeah.
Which is also hinting towards the fact that they wanted KOTL all along.
Ooh, I like Abaddon here. I actually really like Abaddon here.
Yeah, Abaddon is
Secret.
really good here.
Yeah, Abaddon's like
Oh,
Potom's
yeah,
virtue.
against the arrow
Omni
and
Knight is
everything?
also really
Oh,
good
yeah.
here. Both Omni and Abaddon are actually game-breaking. kind of.
What happens with Abaddon Storm matchup is the Storm always have to be looking at the Abaddon. If he gets an Orchid, this is the Orchid attacker you want, because if you spend it on somebody else and it just gets shielded, you're sad. Same thing, it's good against KOTL. Like, you can eat blast, you can heal them up, and you can obviously remove the arrow, which is
That's huge.
I think
That's
the
massive.
Potom is definitely making them potentially think about Abaddon, but I don't think Secret's gonna go with that.
The nice thing is that new perk where he can trigger his
Ulti
ultimate through
on-
the
on
disable
will.
now too.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Ravage, for example, or something like that. It's pretty nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually very
It's pretty
very
crucial.
good.
Yeah.
Can you do it through silence?
No,
No.
Okay.
That's
you
still
get
the same.
silence.
So you can do it
can't
through stuns.
Yeah.
That's so weird, actually.
Can silence
so
Invis
weird.
units now though.
There we
Enchantress.
go.
Yeah, Enchantress. Enchantress is actually the best hero I think they could pick.
It's terrifying to play against. This Storm in the mid lane is going to be terrified. This KOTL defending a tower early game, gonna be terrified.
This Storm cannot play Dota if the like. So
This can't
you
play
have to-
Dota.
Cannot play Dota.
You cannot
Play a
Dota.
different game.
Like, you go with the one creep mid, you harass him, and then you go into his jungle, and then Storm is like, okay, Shadowfiend is destroying me, and I have no jungle. What's happening here? Like,
Yeah, can't play Dota.
like, I don't know what I do. I'm done. I leave.
Play
No.
CS:GO or something else.
Just tab out, play some, you know, flash game. I don't know,
Tetris.
Tetris.
Some quick
there you
life.
go.
You can do
Quick
it in
life.
browser. so-
Minecraft.
Challenge Puppy to chess.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Well, we're looking to Evil Geniuses, gentlemen, on their last and final pick, and it's a Beastmaster.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
this was against
interesting.
Enchantress. That's very interesting.
Yeah, because Ench is considered one of the better heroes against Beastmaster.
I mean,
Takes
for
away the
good
hawk.
reason.
Yeah, takes away the hawk. Doesn't care about the Necrobook minions hitting you. Can
Yep.
take the Necrobook.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah, you can't hit the Enchantress, and Enchantress steals your stuff. So like, what the hell?
Yeah, you're sad.
It's true enough, but I think it
So what-
rounds out EG's lineup really well. I think.
I was just going to ask, like, what's the positives then for Evil Geniuses on getting it, even though considering
Yeah,
he's
I
stuck
think
against
their lineup
Enchantress?
is just well rounded with that pick. I think it's
I
still,
think
it's
that-
still
yeah,
a decent pick, even though they have Enchantress for
I
sure.
don't know. I think that Enchantress pick just limited so much what EG can pick, and
Yeah.
it's actually.
They were looking at a guy like that. Like
What did they ban anyways? What did EG ban? Because
Brood.
this. Oh,
Oh, you know they banned Disruptor.
Disruptor. Oh yeah,
EG
that's
banned
that's
Disruptor.
definitely not close to being as good as Enchantress. So that's weird.
Want to secure the Storm.
You know what
Game.
any face I'd like to see from Secret? I'd like to see Queen of Pain solo bottom, Ruby Clockwork top, with Enchantress in their own woods. Because when the Ench move, if he decides to move into the enemy woods,
You
like,
want Clockwork bottom, I think.
maybe even that could work.
Yeah, what you want, the thing is Clockwork can, like, he has cogs, he can put his lane near his tower, and then, because the thing with SD bottom, Akasha, he can't stand against the lane, he just dies. One disruption, he's dead.
Yeah.
It's
See if
gonna
that's-
be
How the lanes work out or not.
somewhat standard lanes from EG. Beast off lane.
Poppy, the sacrificial lamb. I don't know what happened to all the money. Like it was sentries, wars, chicken. Oh, there's a smoke and tangles on the
Pull
curve,
like 3
alright.
heroes, you know.
Pull all the heroes.
That was an early
Iron
GG
Ench.
call by Fear.
Good game. I mean, I don't know what Fear is thinking, but
So Universe just walks in. I guess he's trying to do a mind game, like he wants to get scouted for a quick millisecond, and then Secret would have, you know, maybe expected him to place a ward there, and that could be a free sentry blown from Secret. It's a good way to think. Secret though did get the heal on the ward. I don't think he got scouted. Poppy only has 1 game so far with Enchantress, but he has the 3rd most games played on the hero. Yeah, Poppy Enchantress is some scary stuff.
Yeah. I mean, even if he's not playing it a lot, you don't know what happens.
actually I
in
haven't seen a
scrim play or
scary
anything like
Enchantress
that.
from Puppy though in the past 6 months.
Not
Before
in
the
a
Red
while,
Bull,
but-
they also had the DAC Enchantress, the last one,
Yeah, it's true.
and they choked really hard against.
but Ench in general is just when it's picked right, it's actually.
Oh, here is actually
terrifying hero.
is God right here. This Enchantress pick.
Oh, Universe did ward in the end. I thought he. How old is this? Okay, I guess.
fresh.
So I guess what he did was he wanted to see if Secret were even there, and then if they did see him, he would have never planted that ward. But since nobody was there, he just expected Secret to already be camping top rune, gets the
So
ward delivered,
he-
and
you
gets
would
the
assume
ward
he,
still.
he dropped the ward at the tower or something like that.
Yeah, or something like
And
that.
walked
Yeah.
in. Yeah. Good play. Good play.
All right.
Good play.
Yeah.
This is early footsie, though, from both sides. So,
We're
Sumail
having a
doing
bit
the
of,
magic stick build.
Oh, he's going like 4 stats.
Yeah, gets the 4 stats, gets the bottle still,
Yeah.
then goes into the magic stick, which is really good against SF.
I don't know if it's that good though. This game. Actually, it's good. It's good.
It's
yeah,
good.
they have Enchantress. Yeah.
We're experiencing a bit of
It's so
Kale
hard.
here.
Some Kala going on.
Yeah,
yeah,
some
yesterday it
Kale.
happened as well, and I will have to say it wasn't Valve's end on their server side. So, but we'll see.
Baby
Some
rage.
mild hiccup.
We take
GG
no
being called yet
responsibility.
again.
Let's pray for better
We take
servers
no
next year, guys,
responsibility.
please.
Hey, our tech's been pretty good so far, so
I think
Yeah.
I think our TC is having a meltdown.
like you do.
Everybody's calling good game.
What's the rule on this? Like, who won already? So
So wait, the runes weren't picked up yet, right? This is
Is that 1 second before?
I think
yeah.
this is 1 second before.
Yeah.
still.
No, it's after.
Oh, this is after?
I think so.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Who has half XP?
Why is why is Sumail like walking away from the rune if it's spawning now? You know. it
No,
makes
nobody took
sense.
it. No, it's not spawned yet, man.
no,
Why
it's
is
like
he
2
walking
seconds
away?
until it spawns. I
It's
think
2
they're
seconds
afraid.
till it spawns. They're afraid of.
They don't see
so-
anything, do they? They see teal and that's all, right?
Yeah, they don't see nothing.
Oh, maybe.
But I still think EG are actually going to be going in for this rune. They're going to go with the disrupt into arrow. I actually think... What's happening?
Andre's like, stop it. Stop trash talking.
Mate.
Ruffle.
Nigel.
Fuck you. I didn't say that. That was... I was just repeating.
There are children watching.
Wow. Well,
Good
gotta
game, good
protect
game.
Kappa.
This is a good game. Dota is a very good game. I agree.
Is it?
With Orange.
Okay.
Load from 0 minutes. That would be a thing.
Rough game, dude.
Well, I guess
Wait,
we can
PDP.
we can look to break it down here.
PDP, yeah, that's
Making a mutual agreement early on for the rune.
good.
All right, we're going.
All right.
All right, let's see who gets the gold.
Turns a 180 right there.
Yeah. One rune each. TC mid versus the Storm.
Was
which we
Rubik top?
expected. Rubik is going bottom.
Oof.
That's what I would say as well. Brown. If I would be Brown, I would say the same thing actually.
No, this is a nice thing to note though. What Puppy did on Ench, he has no better purpose. He doesn't have to be anywhere but his camp right now. So what he did was he blocked the middle lane. And this is what we talk about. If Storm gets a better block, this matchup changes completely on how
No,
it
well,
works.
not anymore. Not with the first stat spill. I was thinking n0tail to branch, then you can do some damage on the 1v1 matchup. But
Still though, you want to block, and Puppy did a good thing. Like it's something that not all, like a lot of teams actually are not doing. Oh, he gets the early
He
souls on the
also got
SF.
2
yeah,
denies
this
on
Shadowfiend is
SF,
gonna have an
that's big.
amazing time.
Yeah.
But even if he fucked up in the first wave, he still has an Enchantress. He's coming back. But like this, he's just destroying from the beginning 1v1.
Universe taking a lot of damage here.
Oh, Corky
It's gonna be
trying to
half
get in
HP.
front of him. Not happening.
So
Yeah.
it's standard safe lane versus standard safe
It's
lane.
very
Dota.
interesting
Here
actually
we
to have
go.
a standard safe lane with SD Koglu.
Look at
Get
this.
the hell back.
This is so hard to play Storm in a game like this.
It's just a Puppy classic, man. Whether it's a Harpy, a Satyr.
I mean, if you get the
But,
Harpy, oh boy.
I still think Sumer is gonna be fine. Like if anyone knows the Storm Spirit,
I don't know. I
probably
think
him.
what has to happen is Rubik has to join Enchantress in the next 30 seconds and they have to farm their jungle. They're not going to get much farm. They're going to feel kind of bad, but Storm is going to be useless this game.
Yeah.
So I think you should do that trade.
calm your horse. This
No,
is,
I think it's the best play. There's no.
You have
maybe it is
Akasha.
the
You
best
have
play,
Akasha
but
free farm bottom.
I don't think Storm's gonna be useless this game, no matter what.
Oh, maybe not useless, but it's gonna make him pretty damn less useful.
He's got his bottle already. Like
Dude, let me tell you something. The Storm Spirit against Shadowfiend, you don't win Dota against
he's
him
level
with
3.5
no farm.
with bottle already at 2 minutes. He's fine. He's gonna.
He can't even use courier if the supports are in their jungle.
Gentlemen,
oh,
gentlemen.
Look at the Centaur setting up. Oh, look what's happening,
Oh,
mid. They're gonna be
God.
collapsing.
Courier.
This Sumail is.
No.
It's so
Rogue
shiny
has
and
to run
pretty.
up. He
I
has to
want
run
it.
up.
Oh, courier
he got
down.
And the
Storm
kill.
down.
Oh, man. Oh, is he still doing
All
okay?
right,
I don't
take
know.
it back.
I don't
Storm
know.
is done.
But this is not completely done. Now what they need to do is to go in their jungle. He has to have no comeback. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But I guess they're just chilling in their own jungle.
Oh, man. How significant is that? Courier now down. He was off to a
It's
decent
actually
start,
massive.
but
he
now
had
it's...
his bottle, so it's.
At
less
least,
significant
yeah, at
than-
least the bottle is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
But
is, the
Rubik
Shadowfiend is gonna have
picking
a
up
mech.
his arcane boots now.
Rubik's
Just
gonna have a
casual
mech?
level
No, the
level
Shadowfiend.
3.
Oh,
Casual of minute 3 arcane boots, Rubik.
Oh, okay.
what is
Why
this?
not?
Yeah, why
Declining
not,
Mirana pick rate.
Basically, she used to be picked a lot, and now we don't see her
Ever
anymore.
since the old mouse, bottom
Yeah.
is not a hero anymore.
No, I think C9 had the most bottom at that one point, actually.
Ah, maybe. Oh, Sumael missing 2 lasters there. Yeah. This matchup right now, if they leave it alone, like, and yeah, like you say, they go into the enemy woods and they start helping the top lane, Secret are about to win 3 lanes then. They're going to be winning bottom, mid, and
Something
top.
interesting though is that KOTL is actually uncontested in the jungle, but he chose not to go for this.
Not the hatchet, yeah.
The hatchet. Let's call it
I
the
mean,
hatchet.
he made the assumption that the Enchantress is
Yeah,
gonna fuck
exactly.
with him.
Oh, look,
exactly.
this is
So
actually
the threat
pretty
of
big.
it,
Not
the
this
threat
time.
of it was enough.
Oh, Universe is in
Okay.
the woods too. What's
Uh-oh.
happening here?
Okay, well, that's a bit unexpected. Don't see a
Is
wild
he gonna die?
Beastmaster
He's
come
dead,
out of
right?
nowhere.
He's
He might
dead.
be
It's a
dead.
level 1 kill, he
Oh,
doesn't
smell my
do
butt.
anything,
Oh.
really.
Oh,
that's
there's
his
creeps
5
here, though.
heroes.
What the hell? Double
Centaur
Hadouken
gets
to fly,
Nice.
bump back. They get the
my
blast
God,
off. Zai's
oh
going to be in
my
trouble, but
God.
Sumail
Arrow.
also goes down.
Robin Hood right there.
Robin Hood,
Oh shit.
Legolas.
That
Yeah,
That
Legolas
was 5
actually,
heroes
that's-
chasing a Clockwork.
Yeah, no, this is not how you ever want to start a Storm game out. You might say
I
he's
don't-
fine, but
yeah,
it's
you
not
might-
every game you can come back with Storm. Like, look, even the bottom is now mid. I think EG are actually stressing out at the moment.
If you're playing a pub and you're storming against that Shadow Fiend, you're like, you want to leave the game. You're not want to play anymore.
Look what's happening at the map. Look at the dire dots. They have 4 people around the mid area doing absolutely nothing but like trying to give some vision to the Storm. Nobody was touching top. I mean, obviously Clockwork's a bit scared, but Secret, they're farming the jungle. They're like on all sides, and Storm still having a really rough time.
I actually don't know how can EG win this game. I actually don't see any way. I see this Shadow Fiend having a mech at like 7 minutes, 8 minutes maybe. They just get towers. They
Please.
I
What are you
actually
saying?
don't
They have a
understand.
KOTL. They have so good outspam.
5 minutes
Yeah,
in.
but
guys.
the outer tower shouldn't
Take
be
a
held.
breather here.
Let's not spoil the hope of all the PvPers here. Like let's keep it. Keep
No,
it
no, no.
simple.
What EG have to do, I think, to stay like in a good position this game, is to first of all stay calm,
Yes.
keep their lanes, but help mid in some other way.
They're gonna
Like,
make it before he gets 6 here.
I think Sai might have been
he's-
caught here. They
Yeah,
might actually. Oh, they're gonna get
Clockwork's
to Mile
dancing.
again.
That's 3 takedowns now on him. And Zai has been dancing around with Aoi, who's just trying to do a little bit of jungle work, but it's very apparent that Secret are getting in the heads of EG.
Oh, the Shadow Fiend putting a lot of pain on the supports, and in the meantime,
feel
Puppy
like
is hitting the mid tower.
The biggest issue for EG is not the fact that Storm's getting trashed on. It's more the fact that they haven't used Pod or SD for anything the first 6 minutes, and this is something, a combination that you kind of want to take and use.
That's only because of the Enchantress. That's only because of the Disruptor ban. If you ask me, they couldn't go
No,
aggressive
it's
anymore
because they
basically.
laneed the way they did. Yes, of course they could. They could still go aggressive. I believe so. Or at least do it in
definitely
offlane.
go. They could definitely go aggressive.
They could do a lot of things here, and I think they chose the wrong path, going safely in against Clockwork, and then on top of that, not abusing KOTL at all. So they were kind of in being afraid from the middle one of Enchantress all along, and yeah, I mean you could have banned it. You're right, but like
That's the easy play. Of course, I think you might still go aggressive just because it's the best thing to do, but like it's still scary, you know.
Yeah,
This is
that's
good.
pretty much it.
I like the debate. We need to look at it from all perspectives.
yeah.
Yeah, Universe, though, he's also going to have an extremely hard time getting into this game. Like, the way fights work for EG, if you look at the way they have to deal damage, is Necropokes usually happen from Beastmaster. That's how he gets into fights, how he deals damage. It's not just lockdown anymore. Shadow Demon amplifies any sort of damage.
Yeah,
but,
he's not going to get a Necrobook.
but yeah, exactly. But, oh,
no
they
Krug is
actually
there.
see Sai here.
Oh, he
But
just
there's
But there's no
immediately
pull.
injects
There's going to be a
out.
disrupt.
Disrupt? No.
Oh,
So
boy.
close.
Yeesh.
What is Storm on? I mean, Shadow Fiend rather. Storm is nothing. Shadow Fiend is close to Shreds, I
Shreds,
guess.
has the Aquila, upgrade a wand. He's feeling pretty good.
It'll be pretty hard to kill this guy actually.
I wonder what Podim's gonna go for. He's highest net worth. Seems like just the casual, the Aquila. Maybe he's gonna drum also.
I don't think you can play bottom like this. The way you want to play bottom is you kind of want to roam around. But
Secret again, though,
point.
taking initiative in this game. They've been pushing mid tower for a while, and now they shift their attention to bottom. They almost got 2 towers down. And They're committing for this.
yeah, this is very good.
This is insanely good. They're the ones making moves, and EG have been spending so much time running around this game already.
And what do they even have to build into? I mean, you're talking about Mirana's at her best when she moves around, but this is a
Yeah, you
core
can't move
Mirana
around.
at that.
Yeah,
you know.
Even if you're core, you still move around. Like for example, when Sing Sing was playing bottom for C9, what he did, he was winning the lane, and then he was moving around the map. He was ganking mid offlane, or generally offlane. He was ganking offlane, and he's getting kills there on the carry. That's so big. But this bottom is just AFK on his lane. He's bad hero for doing that, honestly.
I think EG are actually feeling stressed. I think this is why the supports are making so drastic movements that pretty much always accomplish nothing, but they're definitely not out of it. It's just going to be very hard for EG to make any moves happen. Like I said, look at the way they have to deal damage. If they put all their spells and all their right clicks, they're only going to be killing 1 hero, and after that, like, there's no more AoE left. There's no, like, where Secret, they can wipe 5 heroes with the Shadow Fiend Quap, or even Rubik, Queen of Pain, can take out 3 heroes and bring other 2 really low. Like, the potential in their draft at the moment is so much higher. They need farm on EG to to reach that same level of kill
What
potential.
level is Beastmaster looking at?
I was just thinking the same thing, like one of those potential ways to
Clockwork's
come back
only
is a
level 3.
Beastmaster.
He just got 4, alright. Beastmaster is level 5, alright. I think they should just farm the jungle. Maybe make a move soon with the pot of Misty. Try to set up a kill on either Quap or SF.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Oh, hey, soon RTC coming in from behind here.
Here I come,
DPD.
my former teammate. Quick disruption.
Beater.
He's gonna feel so good when he doesn't
Cancel
get it.
TP on Beastmaster.
Where's the haste when you...
So TP in from the storm though. I don't think he's gonna be sipping in or anything, but
I mean, just somehow does this.
They're gonna get a
thing,
deny on
just
this
wants
tower,
to
maybe,
play.
or a kill, because they're all rotating.
yeah. Even the bottom is now coming in from the
Or
top side,
what?
but he's gonna be a bit late to the party.
Nope, no deny, no nothing.
They need a kill. They need something. They need a tower.
The
They
shot
need...
being used, but the arrow is never gonna connect here.
No. Fear is coming though. Double jump back.
Arrow
And
hits his
okay.
forward.
They need that kill so bad,
Oh,
actually.
nice lift by Kuro.
It's a good lift, and he's got to get back. Good blast, though. He's going to finish him off. And they're weak. Sumail's on the chase. Can he finish off Kuro? He can, and Arteezy unleashes his Requiem to help out. So Sumail on the run on the Moonlight Shadow gets sniped from the raise.
That's very
2
important
for 1.
for EG, but it's still not good enough. Not yet.
Uh-oh! Right in front of the DD room, too, but
He has a mech?
That's a
Yeah, he
full
has a
mech.
mech.
a
The
cheeky
top tower is
play.
dead.
It definitely seems like it.
Yeah, again, what this way you can push against a KOTL, and in general, like a way you can take outer towers is make sure that they can't be in a position to defend. Enchanters can
Enchanters
do
and
it.
Cloak are the best for that.
Yeah, Enchanters can do it through the creeps, and Clockwork can do it through pure raw initiation. You hook this KOTL at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
This tower is like going down, or KOTL just dies on top of it. Like, yeah. EG though, they look to be defending this. They invest the Storm TP up top, but the rest of the team is so
They're
far
running.
behind.
They're running. They have no Moonlight Shadow to
Oh,
use.
let's-
He's alone. Pull back.
Oh,
Oh, what a
hook onto him
catch
also.
from Zai. But
Close, Cog.
all the space to complete that tier 1.
Yeah, oh, that's a nice rocket though. Like these small things bringing everybody down a little bit.
Mech's coming back online soon, I guess.
They're going to keep at it. Got that bird.
Got the bird too.
Get that bird down.
They have no hook, but they have the
They
mech.
got the mech
they have
ready.
the
DD
jungle
is still
creeps,
going
the
for a little
catapult.
longer.
So you to rocket, and that was the DD Shadow Fiend getting some early
I
licks
think
in
they
on
should
that
get in a
tower.
better position, Secret, right now.
I think Secret just backs off here. There's no hook.
You don't have to back, but you just have to have a good position, so they can't go into you.
Oh boy.
I don't think they're gonna accomplish much more than 100 more damage on the tower.
They want to do something
Oh,
though.
PPD. He
Peter's
just
dead.
sacrificed
He's
himself
going to get
there.
raised. Yep.
War being used on Arteezy though. Nice Blinken.
Mech is still up. Used.
Yep. That's all.
Storm is useless. Keeper of Light lost position on his defense. The tower is dead. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you play Shadowfiend against Storm, like you hope your team helps you more than the Storm, the Shadowfiend rather, because
This game,
Shadowfiend gets
for
mech.
me,
Storm is so bad against.
The game's not only
Shadowfiend
about mid lane
champ.
though. I felt like when they go for this SD bottom KOTL, I don't think you go safe lane. If you pick a centaur or something, then you might consider going safe lane. But like when you go bottom, you have to make something happen. The hero is completely useless if you don't get kills with him. Like you see, he has the most farm on EG, but he can't do anything in these fights.
You will be surprised what some players can don't put them on FPL league.
Oh, the bottom in the stall is under the ward. This was a nicely placed ward earlier in the game by Puppy, and yeah, it's about to run out, but they know what's up. Fear's actually in a really awkward position. They don't have the Beastmaster with him here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Puppy just running in with a heal. He expecting to get jumped. Kuro gets jumped. Oh, he goes down straight away. Hook
But
connects on
Zai's
Fear.
there.
Nice cog.
Yeah, Fear right into a scream. He's
he have
done
blink?
for.
He blink. Okay, he blink now.
Oh, they stole bottom in this and used it straight away.
just before he died.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, but
The trade is not good though.
oh, that trade is not good for EG.
Boom! Get that.
Oh, follow him. Get 2 more on it. Get 2
Yeah,
more on it.
get
Come
in
on.
there, get
look
more
at him, look at
rocks
him. This
out.
is just to piss someone off. This is actually a play.
Mine, yeah, get in his head.
Come on, come on. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You know Puppy's microing this thing. Yeah, oh,
Get the hell out
and
of
now
here.
you run away. This is so beautiful. This is actually MVP right there.
Yeah, the golems are so nice on enchanters because when they disappear, they just die. They split. They don't just.
Yeah.
That's actually so nice.
Yeah. Look at that steady incline. People are already getting close to their BKBs, and once those BKBs are up, what does EG's lineup have to offer?
They do have the Primal Roar.
They have the Primal Roar to offer,
That's
but
it.
what happens when somebody gets Primal Roar, even when he's BKB? Like,
If you're
They
EG,
pray.
if
They
you're,
have,
if you're in EG's shoes, what do you do?
split them up
I
and
mean,
pick them off.
you have to play cool and just hope they fuck up, because you
Yeah.
cannot win this game.
Secret are in a very, very good position. They, like I said, for me, if you're EG, you have to split them off and pick them off. But it takes Secret to make mistakes first, I think.
No, Secret has to make mistakes. There's no moves that,
Stay positive.
you know.
Stay positive, Boom. Positivity brings you a long way. So Enchantress halfway to Zaganims. Woohoo! Runs
That's
in,
pretty nice.
takes the Centaur. Oh,
Uh-oh.
PPD gets caught out again.
Down,
Peter.
Peter down.
Oh!
Sniped.
Rocket to the head. He's down.
Well, this Storm's gonna have an Orchid at 45 minutes.
Positivity, Bo. Oh, actually, he gets
I'm
caught.
dead.
19 Centaur stomp.
55 minutes now.
55 now. All right.
Oh, they're getting a trade-off though.
Do get a tower.
That's nice.
Yeah. Universe has 1600 gold. I'm very interested to see what he thinks he needs to do to get into this game, because I'm not sure
Necrobook is
myself.
not gonna do anything anymore. He's gonna have to get a dagger.
Oh,
They're
no.
going in from behind, catching the Kotl, trying to defend, and now he's going to be dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is looking pretty damn hard for EG. And Secret now are going to be able to easily clean up that tier 2. They're trying to get what they can out of this bottom lane, but
But they don't have the heroes for this kind of split pushing.
whatever committed jump they make, they just already have so much sustain. The mech there, the heal coming out from Puppy.
Dire's middle
This
tower
was a classic display of Enchantress. What it's supposed to do and what it can do. Both things happen this game.
Yeah. Can even do more.
Can even do more, but it did his job. And
Yep.
now when he gets the Aghanims, I mean, he could leave the game and you'd still have the impact of the Ench in this game, because the reason why Storm is at this position, the reason why the Shadow Fiend is in this position, and the reason even why Rubik, Quap, and Clockwork are in this position is so much because of this pick. Look at Storm versus Ench. This guy normally suffers versus spells like Sigil, or even a Shivas on the enemy team. But Enchantress slow, like that's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, Storm doesn't hit Enchantress. Not before BKB.
Yeah. Kuro going for...
Oh, Illuminate. That's actually such a good spell.
Oh, wow, yeah. Imagine Kotl blasting one way, Rubik blasting the other way.
Oh, if you
Nobody
get
backing
Aghanims on Rubik and you still Illuminate, you just heal everyone. Maybe 5 seconds.
Oh, right.
That's actually so nice.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going for a Blink Dagger before the Axe and Rubik.
Does that work? Because don't you have to be in? Do you have to be in spirit form?
No, not for the heal.
No, 'cause I think
you
that-
steal it on spirit form. I think he stole it when it was spirit formed already.
Oh, right,
and,
he stole the Spirit Form Illuminate
You have to
right
steal
now.
it while he's in spirit form.
That's what you,
So
what, that's
when
what you
steal
could
it
do
when
before.
it's in spirit form, you get the.
You get what it is
you
in
get
spirit form. Yeah, yeah.
to
Okay.
eliminate.
Does that mean also it still applies probably for the daytime, nighttime thing?
But
I
I
assume.
yeah, I actually don't know how the heal works. If he has to beat the Spirit Form Cotton Nuke with the Aghanims. If he has Aghanims and Rubik, but he stole the
man.
Kotl's
Normal
nuke
The
without
thing is, though,
Aghanims.
Ruby got changed since before, you know, you steal the spirit and you just do it like him. But now, since the Aghanims change, you actually have no idea how it works
I actually
now.
don't
You're
have no
hurting
idea
my-
how
Because,
it
for
hurting my
example,
head.
also, like when you steal Spirit Breaker charge, you don't get the bash anymore, or the ultimate you don't get the bash anymore. Before you used to get it. I actually don't know.
I'm not sure.
Someone tested.
Oh, Sumael is not even going for the Orchid. He's going for straight for the Yules.
This is go
PKB
time.
finished on Shafin.
It's comeback time.
Okay.
Bottom
make
is also
something
going
happen.
for a Euro Scepter.
Arrow. Not happening.
No, hitting. That's a Cotton nuke being used by the Rubik right there.
So we're looking at a Roshan probably for Secret now.
Yeah. Enchantress tank. Enchantress.
Untouchable. Which was
Can't-
buffed.
Can't touch this.
Like, step off, Cess4. There you
And
go. Oh, he's so slow.
Oh, there's a regen there.
I am ever so grateful.
Rubik. Rubik, move in. Rubik, move in. Rubik.
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 Oh
What?
my god. You see that? I think he's right-clicking it. I'm not sure.
He's just watching.
He's just chilling, dude. Beautiful view. Destroying EG.
Oh, that's a kill.
Oh, Zai could be caught out. Oh, force away from the blast. Are you kidding me?
Gets out of there.
Oh, man. So they're not going to get the jump on top while Roche still goes down.
Nothing seems to be going EG's way.
Certainly not. Hey, Agnums is, though, complete on the KOTL, so we may have an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna cut it for EG. They need to start getting damage. Like,
They need the Storm to become.
Kuro gets picked off in the middle lane. He's still alive though. Disrupt on the S4.
Okay, Scream does fly, however,
What?
and
I
Kuro's
believe
going to
it's
be
time to call
fine.
it.
Oh, man. S4 gets 2, and Aoi may have an Ags, but he does not have an answer for this, and
Is
they're
that-
done.
Good game.
Woo!
That was a quick.
Just before 20 minutes, Game 3 is going to be over, and Secret are going to be pushing ahead in this series now 2-1.
If you wonder how you make the most use out of Ench, I still strongly believe that this is the perfect example. This
I
is
mean,
a
if you
classic
get
Ench
a
game.
last pick Ench, like what?
Yeah, sure, but even if you pick Ench early, like at DreamHack Finals one time, I played against Navi, and our series was all about Ench. And when they got it and we got it, we both tried to do the same thing, and that is exactly this way of play. You try to help the lanes out. You start invading enemy territory.
Yeah, but it's so
and-
easy. Like at that point, he knows he can do those things. When you first pick an Enchantress, you don't know exactly what you can do because you don't see what they have. But now they see every hero they pick, so there's okay, I can do everything Enchantress wants to do.
But regardless, back in the day when it was first picked, this is what you wanted to do still. And this is what you tried to do every time. And this is how Ench should be looked at. Ench, man.
That's all has to be said.
Well,
Well,
I think was it very last pick Ench or was it
Yep.
last?
It's the last.
they,
it's
they
actually the
banned,
last-
they
Puppy-
banned
Puppy Hero was
Disruptor
last.
instead.
Probably your very last.
Yeah.
So they picked Beastmaster first. No, they
Oh
picked
no, no, they
Beastmaster
picked
into
last.
Ench.
Last
They've
pick was
also-
Beastmaster
I
actually.
am actually like Beastmaster. I didn't know there was a Beastmaster in this game. I didn't see him. He was non-existent.
Pretty much.
So I don't know. I feel like they saw the Ench, picked Beastmaster, chose to go safe lane. That was like by far the
actually, I
wrong
have no
choice.
idea what.
I think what you
The
need to do
discussion,
in
well, I
what you
don't
need to do
understand.
in this game is pick up a Tidehunter or something like this, solo him against the Clockwork, and have the KOTL helping him a bit maybe. Go do it in offlane bottom SD. There's no other way you win this game.
No.
You need to keep the
And
Ench
you're
at-
still losing from that position,
you might,
but you have a
might
better
lose,
position.
but you might raid bottom lane. If Ench chooses to go mid, you might win bottom lane. If Ench chooses to go bottom, Storm might have a better time against SF mid. And then you also have a Tidehunter instead of a Beastmaster.
It's so scary though. I
With
mean,
a
you
Tidehunter
have to
with
do
free
it.
farm.
You have to do it. It's of course it's terrifying, but that's Ench for you. It's always terrifying.
If
Nobody
you choose,
enjoys
pick
it.
Ench, dude.
if you choose to go safe
I
lane,
don't care if it's last pick or first pick.
You have
Ench
to
is
care
the
about
same
these
hero.
things, dude.
if you choose to go safely in this game, I don't see why you would ever pick bottom, especially when there's a Clockwork in the game. I think you have to pick a Centaur, so you have some kind of timing with Blink Dagger, or something that allows you to enter the game. Because bottom, what does he do? Farm Aquila? Doesn't matter. Farms a drum? Doesn't matter.
I think what they expected was an Enigma pick. That's why they picked bottom. That's my opinion, actually. I think they were just, okay, they're gonna pick Enigma, we're gonna destroy their lanes, they can't do anything. But then suddenly Enchantress, GG. Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic.
Well, I think Enigma, they would have still lost the way they ran the lanes here.
Yeah, they're not. No, they'll go aggressive for sure. If they see Enigma, they go aggressive. They know there's no hero who can go and
Maybe.
destroy the aggressive.
It's
I
possible.
think.
Well, we won't know, gentlemen. The game's over already.
It is.
It is.
Sadly.
But we have more theory crafting to go into because the end of the series is still ahead of us. We're only going to be going into now match number 4, but that is match point for Secret. They win this one, they take the whole thing.
Yeah.
EG need this win to stay alive. Very important stuff. So with that, we'll just cut to a break. When we come back, we'll check out maybe a couple of highlights from the last game and get right into game number 4. So we'll see you soon. Bone7.